In a strong criticism of bulldozer action in Uttar Pradesh, the Supreme Court has slapped a fine of Rs 50 lakh against offending officers. Supreme Court today came down heavily against the Uttar Pradesh government and the Prayagraj administration for their bulldozer action in the city, describing it as unconstitutional and inhumane. A bench of Justices A.S. Oka and Justice Ujjal Bhuyan stated, and I quote, "This shocks our conscience. There is something called right to shelter, due process of law," unquote, while ordering a compensation of Rs 10 lakh for homeowners who sought relief through the court. The court had earlier condemned the Uttar Pradesh government for demolishing the homes of a lawyer, a professor, and several others without following due process. Advocate Zulfiqar Haider, Professor Ali Ahmed, and 3 others whose homes were destroyed informed the court that they had received demolition notices only the night before the bulldozer action took place. The petitioner's lawyer argued that the authorities had mistakenly identified the land as belonging to gangster Ali Ahmed, who was murdered in 2023, and had wrongly targeted the properties for demolition. The bench also expressed strong disapproval of how the demolition notices were served. While the State Council stated that the notices were affixed to the properties, the court questioned why they were not sent via registered post. Quote, "This affixing business must be stopped. They have lost their houses because of this, and fixed compensation of Rs 10 lakh in each case. This is the only way to do this, so that this authority will always remember to follow due process," unquote, said Justice Oka. The court further remarked that these cases shock our conscience. Residential premises of the appellants have been high-handedly demolished in a manner which we have discussed in detail. It also noted that the residents affected were not given a reasonable opportunity to respond to the demolition notices. Quote, "The authorities, and especially the Development Authority, must remember that the right to shelter is also an integral part of Article 21 of the Constitution of India. Carrying out demolition in such a manner shows insensitivity on the part of Statutory Development Authority." In its order, the court stressed on the importance of adhering to due process and ensuring that citizens' fundamental rights, including the right to shelter, are protected.